Is Wednesday, August the 14th, 2024, my sister's birthday. And let's see what the time is. The time is 8:18 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we have an amazing guest today. Many of you know him, but for those of you who don't, allow me to introduce to some and present to others none other than the amazing John Fitzgerald Kennedy Jr., the real JFK Jr., the son of a legend, former President John Fitzgerald Kennedy Sr., the gentleman who wanted to and did expose the plot to enslave humanity. And he said that I will expose this. He said there is a plot to enslave every man, woman, and child. And before I leave this high noble office, I will expose this plot, is what John Fitzgerald Kennedy Sr. said. And because he did that, because he exposed the plot, because he exposed the deep state and our central banking system, and worked even with the civil rights people to liberate African Americans, the people in power, the evil cabal, the mafia, took him out. But you know what? You can destroy the man, but you cannot destroy his legacy. And the living legacy that we have right before us right here is John Fitzgerald Kennedy Jr. And I'm so grateful and humbled to have him here. Welcome, John. How are you?
Thank you, Kia. I'm all turning red. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it. I really, really do. When you were saying that, I was thinking of Henry. Henry showed me a picture his grandmother had on the wall. It was a picture of Martin Luther King, my father, and my uncle. And he said his grandmother had passed away, but he said she always had that lit up on the wall, which was so cool.
Wow.
Because they don't like the truth coming out. And we're getting it out. We're going to get it out no matter what. And, but thank you so much for the kind words. You're awesome, Kia. You are.
Oh my gosh, it's just my pleasure. Like, who would have ever thought I would be alive to meet the son of John Fitzgerald Kennedy Sr.? Like, why does God love me so much? Why does God love us, our soul family here, so much to be a part of the history where you're coming back to reclaim your father's legacy, and to reclaim what's yours? Everything that your father left for you, you deserve, and you're back to reclaim it. That is amazing. It's amazing. Thank you.
They had me in my father's shoes when I was just a young teenager. I'd never be able to fill his shoes ever in a million years, but I'm sure going to try, and I'm sure going to try to walk my father back to the White House for justice, because my father lost it all for this country.
Yes,
and what he never got to, well, maybe he did in heaven, but he lost his entire family for being the president of the United States. My mother and my sister and his side of the family, his brother, my mother's sister, they're my cousins. It's such a huge war. I've lost so much. I'm still losing, but America is worth it. Americans are worth it. And I'm relying on all Americans to share. I was talking with you about the cults and mind control and how we are all brainwashed into waving flags for the cabal, and we don't even know it. On Facebook, I was talking with this gal that shares my post. I'm blocked and hindered on Facebook. I'll get 2 or 3 people liking, and that's it. Just a little circle they keep us in. I was saying, when I was young, I would go to the airport, and these Hare Krishna members would be dancing around and bring you a flower. And everybody knows Hare Krishna, and it's a cult. They've made shows and talk shows about cults and brainwashing and mind control. And I was like, you think that Hare Krishna member is handing you a flower and telling you Hare Krishna is the only way of life, if you told them there was better life than that, you think they would believe you? No. And it's kind of like the same way talking to these people that don't believe our government is out to control them. But the control for so many years, they've been putting it into place, and we really need to wake up that they have us. And we need to wake up to what they're doing. And I'm trying to expose what they've done to me.
Mm-hmm.
I really am. Ears. People, you know, I know because I've been sharing this for 9 years now. I believe it's 9 years.
Wow.
Hundreds and hundreds of emails sent to the news. 0 emails back from the news. I've emailed hundreds of Fox News, ABC, CBS, all of them. Hundreds of emails and no response. Why? Maybe our CIA is intercepting all my emails over the years. But do your research. This is a wonderful shirt gifted to me. It's got a website on it. Katie, Mama Butterfly on Telegram started that for me. If you go to that website, but the 3 ears on, I don't know, it'd be your right or your left. But anyway, it's backwards here. That ear I'm pointing at was John Kennedy Jr. The whole world knew. The other three ears are my ears. The one in the middle is my ear now to this very day. Big old fat earlobe hanging down. The other 2 are me as a child. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of photos of me as a child with the same ear. How did it go from my ear to that ear? Because an ear is like a fingerprint. It'll hold up in a court of law.
I didn't know that.
It really will. But that's a great example. And she made T-shirts. And I went to the website the other day. I checked it out when she first made it. I just went back the other day because she sent me a bunch of really nice shirts to wear.
Oh.
And I went to it, and it's a really nice website.
I can't see it. Okay, that's you on the left?
Yeah, and then my dad.
Oh, John.
We were about the same age back then.
Can you stand up a little bit? We can't see the bottom. Can you stand up just a little bit? Oh, wow. Nice, John. That's nice.
Yeah. She made those up. They showed. She sent me an email the other day. Said, "Hey, I'm sending you some shirts. I got them, and now I got something to wear. So that's cool." But yeah, the website is full of information. It explains the ears and a few other things. And then you scroll down. I didn't click on them, but there was actually a link to go buy a T-shirt and a bumper sticker. She made these bumper stickers. Oh, I think I got it out in the car. I took it out to the truck because I'm going to put it on. Here's one. I took it out to the truck because I'm going to put it on my truck. I'm going to put this one on my trailer, but she actually made these.
John F. Kennedy. Wait, you froze for a minute. Okay, John F. Kennedy Jr.'s identity was stolen. John F. Kennedy Jr.'s ears match David Keith Quigley's, but not John John's. Find out why. JFKJr2024.com. Oh, wow.
And then they got my ears side by side. And
Can somebody...
That was my ear when I was 3. But that is my stepbrother's ear right there. And you can totally see they're not a match. They're totally different.
John, thank you for showing us that. Can you show us that www again? Or where it's okay, family, somebody in the chat, can you type that www.jfkjr24.com in the chat, and I'll put it on the screen because I'm not able for some reason to type anything in my chat. So if you do that, then I'll share it so the family can see it and go to that website. As a matter of fact, I can bring that. Hold on. What was it again? www.jfkjr.com. Is that what it is?
2024.com, yeah.
2024.com. So let's see if I could find, oh no, it didn't come up. HTTP. Let's do it again. John, while I'm doing this, for those people who haven't heard your story, can you briefly just tell us who you are and why they hid you? Why is it that we never heard of you before?
It's crazy at the top. It's crazy what people in the world don't know about our government. The government is a big prize, and there is so much murder, so much cover-up, so much organized crime trying to take over our government. because it's a big prize. If you control the United States government, you control it all, the world. And I was only 3 when my father was assassinated, but I learned that it was all one big photo op. It was all being controlled by a shadow government.
Okay.
And when I was 3, I lost my father, but it's so crazy being hid out, what they have to do to try to hide you out. You were showing the signatures.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay.
Henry made a